What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I hope you're doing well. Alright, guys, you already know the deal. Get your fingers ready. Make sure they're nice and limber. Make sure, there's nothing going on with them. Make sure they're nice and cracked, flexible, ready to go. Because what I need you to do is leave a comment down below letting me know what you think about this subject. Guys, thank you so much for clicking on the video today. If at any point you believe I deserve it, I would really appreciate a sub. If you do decide to do that, make sure you hit that bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Also, make sure you leave a like on the video if you enjoy it at any point. And also, make sure you're following me on Twitter so that you get notified whenever I post a new video or whenever I go live on Twitch. Alright, let's get into this. Wow. It seems like Valve is having some issues right now. I'm not even gonna lie. So, if you don't know the situation, somebody messaged this on my Discord, and that's honestly where I get some of my ideas from. If you're not already in my Discord, you should probably join it. Link's in the description. I usually take people's ideas from there for videos, or if you guys have suggestions for videos, I take those as well. Or, if you just want to chat with people. I mean, there's a bunch of really cool people in there. That's the place to go. But somebody named Buster's in my Discord, a longtime member, actually decided to post something that is going on with the whole Valve/Source game community right now. And as of right now, what is going on is people are saying to avoid games like Team Fortress 2 and CSGO. Now, why is that the case? Alright, so recently, an entire game source for CSGO and Team Fortress 2 were released and disgruntled, which basically means that the game's code was dissected, if that makes sense. So people were able to actually see the source code and see what's going on, and they're able to understand how the game fundamentally works in terms of everything, including updates, like over-the-air updates. Now, this is where it gets kind of iffy, and this is the reason why people are telling you not to play those two games, specifically Team Fortress 2, because it's already been compromised. So these games were made, honestly, they were made a long time ago, but they have not been updated for years at this point. And Valve is aware of this current situation that's going on, but they don't really know how to address it right away. They obviously need to go in and, do some things, patch the code, make sure the game is up to date. But for the most part, they're not really sure how to go about this, because, like, what do? We haven't really touched this game in years, working on other projects. Should we really go back and try and fix this? Well, yeah, because people play this game a lot. People play Team Fortress 2 a ton. And people play a lot of CSGO, so they should probably try and fix this. But anyway, so the first thing is people are saying not to play Team Fortress 2, as I said, right? The reason why is because in the source code, it has an RCE. So you might be wondering, what the heck is that? RCE is an acronym that stands for Remote Code Execution. So basically what it means is it's a way for people who are away from your computer to execute code, like basically send code from their computer to your computer, and for it to instantly execute once it reaches your machine. So that can be used for a lot of dangerous things. It can be used for a lot of dangerous things. It's kind of like the Valorant situation if the whole rootkit was actually hacked into. If somebody actually figured out how to mess with the Valorant's anti-cheat, right? But in this case, it doesn't necessarily have administrative privileges, but that still does not mean it can't do damage. It can do a lot of stuff, like wiping things from your inventory, injecting cheats into your computer, which will get you banned by VAC. Like, if they catch you using cheats into your computer, you will get banned. So they can just forcefully put hacks onto your computer, and you just instantly get banned. And they can even download a virus onto your system without you even knowing, and you wouldn't even be able to do anything, right? So, at the end of the day, do not play Team Fortress 2. Do not play Team Fortress 2, because if you do, you are vulnerable to this attack. And there have already been instances of this stuff happening, so just be wary. Team Fortress 2 is definitely going to be hit worse, because there have been very few changes to the game since 2017. So obviously the code base is a little bit old. They haven't really been updating the game to, keep up with the modern times. They haven't been putting in security patches. They haven't been using the most modern security tools for games. They're not using anti-cheat or anything like that, or they're not using, like easy anti-cheat or something like that. They're not using secure protocols to send stuff over the internet to actually, like, update the game. Like, there's stuff like that they just are kind of behind on. So in reality, you really just should not play the game right now. The good thing is that CSGO actually has not been affected yet. There has not been an RCE found in CSGO yet, but that doesn't mean that it's immune to this thing either, right? While CSGO has had major changes, like since 2017, which is good, throughout the next few weeks, there's definitely going to be a lot more hackers in the game, because now they actually have the source code. Now they actually understand the fundamental parts of the game, and it's much easier for them to, you know, modify those things if they really wanted to. So, to be honest, I would recommend just staying away from CSGO as well if you can. Play some Valorant if you can, if you have a key. If you don't have a key, don't play Valorant. If you are really into security and you don't want to play Valorant because of their rootkit anti-cheat, then play some Animal Crossing or something. I don't know. Now, you may be wondering, okay, does this mean I have to uninstall the games if I'm actually playing them? No, you don't. Definitely you're okay, because it's only a game exploit. It's only an issue with the actual games themselves. It has nothing to do with Windows or whatever machine you're actually running the thing on, running the game on. It's not like a Windows or an OS level exploit. It's just a game level exploit. So you don't have to worry about like having it installed on your system. All you have to do is not launch the game, especially don't go online. That's all you have to do. Just don't. that's all I can say. Just don't do that and you should be fine. Also, as of right now, there's no RCE that was found for CSGO, but that doesn't mean that one could not be found. It could just not be there yet. Somebody could have just not found it yet, but it could definitely still be in the game. So I would just recommend staying away. Or if you're going to play and you're really into CSGO, then I would probably recommend checking Twitter to see if there are any updates on these situations. I'll leave a Twitter down below to a person who's constantly updating on the situation. So he always posts exploits and leaks and stuff like that go on from day to day. So he should be posting stuff about this situation as it evolves. So make sure you go ahead and check out his Twitter. Also, while you're down there, you should probably check out mine and follow mine. I would appreciate that. But anyway, so this kind of stuff affects any source game, right? So this is something that you need to be wary of if you play any source game. So source games, from my understanding, are things like Team Fortress 2, things like CSGO, CS Source, any of like really Valve's games. They're all based on Source Engine. So if you're playing any of Valve's games, I think Dota 2 is the only one that's not on Source Engine. It actually might be. I would have to look it up. Hold on. Yep, I just looked it up. Dota 2 is on Source. So literally all of these games are using the same engine, and they're using the same core code base. So yeah, I would just be careful playing any Source game, really. Wow. Okay, so at the end of the day, what does this mean? At the end of the day, what does this mean for Valve? What does this mean for Source games in general? Like, how do we go? Where do we go from here, right? Well, absolutely, this is going to damage Valve's reputation, right? Especially with the modding community. It's going to be something that they're going to have to actively try to work and fix. It's not going to be easy, but they definitely need to do it, because there's a lot of people that play these games. There's a lot of people that play CSGO, Team Fortress 2, Dota 2. You know, there's a lot of people on PC that play these games. So at the end of the day, all they can really do is try and fix it. They're in damage control mode. That's really all they can do in this situation. But the best thing that you can do is to try and stay informed. So make sure you check out that Twitter link that I linked below. JC is the name of the person. And also make sure you check out my Twitter. I'm not going to post anything about this, but just follow my Twitter. Anyway. But guys, let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Do you think Valve messed up in this situation? Or do you think that this kind of stuff was inevitable, being that, Source hasn't really changed that much in the past few years? What do you guys think about this? Do you play any Source games from time to time? Or do you play Source games really, really heavy? Or have you never really played a Source game in your life? Let me know what you think down in the comments. I would really love to hear from you guys. I'd love to start a discussion. If you check my other videos, I respond to a lot of comments, so make sure to leave them, and I'll try and get to all of them. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did and you reached this point in the video, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Also, make sure you hit that bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Additionally, if you enjoyed the conversation today, if you enjoyed this informational topic, I would really appreciate a like. That would really help out the algorithm. It would help get the video out there. Make sure you share this video with people who may be affected by this, because that's really important. I want to make sure that people are not affected by this and there isn't some crazy virus to spread around because of these Source games. So make sure you let people know. Send them this video so that they know the situation. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter so that you get notified whenever I post a new video, whenever I go live on Twitch, or if you just want funny stuff on your feed, because I post a bunch of funny stuff. All right, guys, that's going to be it. I'll catch you in the next one.